Flashlight action on girls' safety, flags as we call it, funded by the UN Trust Fund to End Violence Against Women and Girls, was designed within a COVID-19 context. And as such, our team came up with a way of managing gender-based violence cases virtually. A girl-centered approach, survival-centered approach, with the community on one side and the TCF team and stakeholders on the other side. And it was sometimes very traumatizing even to be on the virtual case, to listen to the survivors, that we ourselves needed self-care because the stories were very touching.
Ba kowa a gida ni kadai ne shi ne na dawo kenan shi ne na ga babana shi ne ya kulle kofa da mun saba kulle kofa shi ne ba mamana shi ne ya rufe kofa ya buga ma ba kai ba shi ne na zo na ga jini yana fita a jikina sannan na zo na fita da gudu.
Akwai wani mutumi ne a gidanmu. Mutumin ba shi da mata yana sana'a to muna tare da shi to kuma muna zaune a gida daya sannan kuma na dauke shi ne like kaman yayana amma kuma mutumin ya fara nuna min abubuwa wanda ba su da kyau a cikin rayuwata lokacin ina sai da dan abubuwa domin in samu abin da zan ringa dan kashewa kar ko da yaushe babana ba shi da kuɗin da zan ringa tambayan shi. Mutumin ya fara idan na abu sai ya siya duka ya rabar sai ya bar min canjin 500 ya bar min canjin 1000 ya ce in ƙara akai. Na auka cewa saboda wai kawai muna gida ɗaya ne yake min ashe shi ba dan haka bane ba. Sai ya fara nuna min idan na zo sai ya ɗauki kuɗi ya bani tun ina amsa na zo mama na ta ce na daina amsa. Sai kuma idan zan shiga bayi sai mutumin ya yi sauri ya shiga bayi sai ya je ya baro bayin a buɗe. Idan ya bar bayin a buɗe idan na zo sai yana cewa Fatima ki zo Fatima ki zo. Na kama jin tsoro ko zan je bayi bani da sakat a cikin gidanmu da na ji yayi sallama zan tashi in shiga daki saboda ina jin tsoron shi tun ba zan iya gaya wa mama na ba har na zo na gaya wa mama na saboda kuma muna zuwa flashlight action sun wayar mana da kanmu sun zo sun nuna mana abubuwan da ake yi mara kyau da wanda ake yi mai kyau. A nan ne na gane cewa abinda mutumin ne yake yi ba mai kyau bane ba har na daina jin tsoron shi na ga yau mama na har aka dauki mummunan mataki akan shi. Kuma sannan ina wa 'yan Tabiha godiya saboda sun sa ni a makaranta da ba na zuwa makaranta yanzu kuma ina makaranta na musu godiya ina musu godiya kuma.
The visual case management is really impactful and it really makes my work easier. I've participated in the VCM virtual every time and I really know it helps many of our survivors because many of them cannot go to the police station to report, but due to the PCM, they were able to report very easily and they got justice at the end of the day, and it's very impactful.
The beauty of it was that at one sitting, so as to avoid re-traumatization, we were able to prefer solutions and next steps with FIDA on the sitting, with the Awetu Sexual Assault Referral Center also sitting, with the Social Development Secretariat, with the medical doctor, with Child Protection Network, with the Police Gender Desk. So it was wonderful to have such massive support at one sitting for survivors of gender-based violence. And it gave a lot of confidence to the survivors and also made people refer cases to us.
The VCM is a very good platform, I would say. It provides privacy. It gives the survivors the forum to express themselves. Then it also saves time from the point of occurrence of incidents to time of intervention.
I would say it has been a wonderful experience, collaboration and working together. It has really helped both the organization and the survivor in the area of medical attention. Some of the time we meet online where we provide solution to cases, in case of the distance on the survivor in getting to the center. We provide medical assistance, and even after that, the survivors still come to the center for physical examination. Like I said earlier on, for those who want to proceed on getting justice. And it has been a good working relationship with the organization.
We understood that it was very, very important to help girls within that age group have a better understand what GBV is, understand how to prevent GBV, understand how to respond to GBV and refer cases of GBV. And the impact has been amazing because we have girls learning about GBV, teaching other girls. We have girls learning about GBV, helping other girls to report cases, because we had cases that were flagged up by girls within the safe spaces. We also had girls who understood that what their experiences had been were violations, and then they were able to stand up.
Kamata a ce mutum namiji ya daga hannu ya dake mace ba, saboda mu mata muna da daraja kuma mu mata muna da yanci. He doesn't have rights upon her to beat her. Saboda haka idan har ya sake mata za mu kai karan shi Tabiha Cumi Foundation, saboda akwai wani program da muke zuwa suna fighting against gender based violence abuse, kuma wannan abin da yake shine abuse. Har ma na bata number Tabiha Cumi Foundation that anytime he attempt to beat her ta kira wannan number, they'll respond her, kuma ba za a ci katin ta ko na naira 5 ba idan ta kira.
What we would like to see to continue is number 1, safe spaces, sensitizations, calling the TCF toll-free line, VCM, virtual case management, and referral pathways.
It has been amazing, the cooperation that we've got from stakeholders to support survivors. Because without that, we would not be able to, to really support the survivors. Because when girls are violated, like the case of incest that we had, and we were able to get the community head himself have the virtual case management in his palace. That was a great success.
When Tabiha Cumi come in to the community, in fact, presently now, if somebody had been caught on that kind of act, normal as we caution him, we now refer him to police station.
The way the group have impacted my community, we have been feeling the impact through our girls. In fact, the girls know their right. They can cut all the verb art from A to Z. They can tell you if you violate any girl sexually, how many years you can spend in prison. They have all this knowledge in their head right now. And those that have already have the knowledge, they are impacting other children for them to know their rights. We want to appreciate the Tabiha Cumi Foundation for what they have done in our community. We are proud of them and we are proud of our girls right now.
We're able to also not just to support girls, not just during the COVID-19 period, but we're also able to transition the intervention to post-COVID-19 period to be able to set up safe spaces for adolescent girls in our communities of practice, and girls were able to have access to information on gender-based violence prevention and response, and also services that would also be able to support them and increase their well-being for survivors of gender-based violence especially.
with the impact of the flags program, the girls can open up, the girls are now courageous, the girls now have hope, the girls can face challenges, and they can speak to other girls who had been going through issues of GBV.
Our CSC members want to continue to create awareness in their meetings in the village, the men meeting, women meeting, youth meeting, and religious meetings. Churches want to continue the safe spaces even when it has officially closed. They want to do it once in every month.
The safe space is still going on despite the program running up. I still have the passion to be with the girls, to lecture them, to be with them, to make them to know the do and don'ts, to make them to still go on with what they have learned, because when you relent, them too, they will relent.
The mothers now know their roles in GBV prevention and response. The fathers now want to support their girls to fight gender-based violence. You know, they've been a wonderful experience generally, and even our participants at the safe spaces have learned some skills. They've learned soap making, how to make Vaseline, how to make Bonvita. They know how to make up now, how to tie the gele. You know, the Flags project generally has been a wonderful project.
As a CSC member, or both of us, we the CSC members in Massacre, we resolve now that to gather people, to sensitize them on GBV. They may think that you are going to give them something. Since we don't have money to give them, we resolve now that we will be going house to house to sensitize people on GBV, and it will go a long way. I visited about 10 houses, and they really agree with what I was telling them, and they promised me that them too, they will take it to other people. So which means message receive, message give out to other people.
Ni shugaba ce na makarantar matan aure. Muna tara matan aure da yawa haka. Idan muka tara su, za mu tambaye su. Wannan project da ya shigo na Tabiha Cumi Foundation din nan, idan kuna da matsala irin wa'annan, ku yi sauri ku yi report. Wasu muka rubuta number GBV headline din nan mu ba su. Wasu kuma za su ce to in abu ya faru su neme mu, in ce in kuka gaya mana direct ba wani tashin hankali za mu faɗa. Dan gaskiya tun sanda na fara muka join in program din nan, irin wa'annan cases na fyaɗe da sauransu gaskiya duk ba ma ji.
It's a rewarding journey, but also it has its own share of it. But the joy is that we're happy to see that our girls, you know, who were voiceless, now having their voices, and some of the cases are currently in court, and the judicial proceedings are ongoing to see that they have access to justice, and some were also able to have access to shelter and scholarship on the program. It's been amazing.
For my own advice to the federal government, let the federal government empower this program, because this program is helping us in the community.
To say big thank you to the UN Trust Fund, United Nations Trust Fund to End Violence Against Women and Girls, for the wonderful support that they have given, not just to those 750 girls, because it went far beyond them, and far beyond the communities of practice, to neighboring communities, to neighbors, to sisters, to brothers, to women groups, to men, and to other states in Nigeria from where we were getting cases. For me, I think that's really exciting. And it shows that this is a scalable project. It can be scaled up. There's a need, you know, for more awareness and more protection, safeguarding of survivors, of girls, and also women.